Now, the slime islands are in the sky. They're generated in the sky. I can't see one around here at the moment. It's unfortunate. But if you go up there, then you are going to find blue slime blocks. And from them, you're going to get gelatinous slime with which you can make slime crystals, as explained in this book. Right, yeah, slimy mud is made from the slime balls, whether it be blue or green. Sand and dirt is going to give you slimy mud. Then you smelt that and you're going to get slime crystals. Same for blue slime crystals. You then have all sorts of things like paper, cobalt, which is found in the nether, ardite. Both of these you're going to need an alumite pick to mine. You can't even mine them with a diamond pick. You're going to need an alumite pick. And you can mine these, and Manulin has a 2.5 times modifier. That is the alloy of the... it's called the nether alloy. Here we are, the nether alloy. It's stronger than diamond, and it's made from the 2 nether ores. So it's quite advanced, but it is the best material in the game. So once you have everything that you want to make your pickaxe out of, so I'm going to say, for argument's sake, that I've got my alumite pickaxe here, that I'm going to use stone binding and a stone tool rod. I would not advise doing this, but I'm just for simplicity. So, but I've shown you how to use the smeltery to make any of these parts. And if you want to make any of the parts out of anything that don't require the smeltery, in the part builder, it's the pattern with the material, and you're going to get it. It's as simple as that, literally. So now, once you have this, you're going to come to your tool station. Now, may I point out that you can't make all of your tools in your tool station, as you might have seen. That's what that tool forge is. Now, the tool forge is made with the tool station. It's pretty much an upgrade of the tool station. So I'm going to show everybody this. So you take your tool station, and you take some of these seared bricks, as well as 4 iron blocks. So it's quite costly in iron. This is why it's a big update. So you're going to take 4 iron blocks, 3 of these seared bricks across the top, and you're just going to put your tool station in the middle, and it's going to give you a tool forge. Now, like I said, it's an update to the tool station, so you can still craft everything that you would have crafted with a tool station in it, but you get all of these extra things as well. But we're making a pickaxe. So it says here you need a pickaxe head, binding, and a tool rod. So if I put my pickaxe head there, and my tool rod, and my binding, it's going to make me a pickaxe. It's stone bound, it's reinforced 2, that's because of the alumite. It's got durability of 275, a mining speed of 8, and a mining level of cobalt. That's given by the head. You can give it a name. If you want to call it Bruce, you can call it Bruce. You can call it whatever you want. And you're going to hear that hammering noise, and it will have made it for you. Now, what I'm going to show you is the modifiers, because modifiers are like enchants on these tools. You can't actually enchant them, but you can do pretty much that by modifying them. So you come to the tool forge, and you come to the anvil symbol here. Now you can put your tool in there, whatever it may be, and let's say the list of modifiers are in this red book, so they're right at the end here. So you can see if you add a diamond to it, it's going to give you 500 extra durability. If you add an emerald to it, it's going to give you 50% more durability. If you add redstone to it, it's going to give you more speed. If you add a moss ball to it, it's going to give you auto repair. Now that is very useful, because basically when you're not using your tool, it's going to repair itself. So it's pretty much unbreakable. Auto smelt by adding a lava crystal, and you could just flick through these things as you wish. What I'm going to show you is speed and extra durability and possibly luck if I can. If you use paper as either your binding or your tool rod, you see you've got a limit of 3 modifiers. If you use paper, paper's aspect is writable. It's going to give you an extra modifier on there. You're going to be able to use 4 modifiers. So that can be very useful if you combine like a paper binding with a slime rod. You're going to get more durability from the slime rod, and the binding made out of paper is going to give you an extra modifier. So that could be very useful. But I've just made mine out of stone, and I've only got 3 modifiers. Now, Emerald said it adds 50% more durability, and a diamond adds 500. Well, if you're putting both on, you're going to want the 50% of 275 plus 500. You're going to get more for it. So it's best to put your diamond on first. See, adding 50% of 775 is better than adding 50% of 400 and of 275. So what I really want to do is just actually show you this, just so that you can see it actually working. So I'm just going to make another of these Manulin pickaxe heads. Alumite pickaxe head. I'm just going to make another one because I've still got some alumite left in my forgery, in my smeltery. And I'm just going to make a couple more stone rods in this part builder. Well, another stone rod, sorry. And I'm going to make another stone binding. Like so. And I'll just put these back over here. So, in here, I can just come over here. Whoops, I'm going to take this out. And I'm just going to come over here. And I'm going to make second pickaxe exactly the same. This one is exactly the same. And I'm going to call this Fred. There we go. So we've got Fred and Bruce. Now, Bruce is going to be the strong one, and Fred is going to be the weak one. So I'm just going to get another diamond and another emerald. Now, this might seem long-winded, but it's worth it just to show you how important it is to put a diamond on before an emerald. So, I think you'll agree with me. These both pickaxes have costed exactly the same materials. They're going to cost the same amount of diamonds, 1 each, and the same amount of emeralds, 1 each. So Fred, who is going to be the weaker one, is going to go in here, and I'm going to put the emerald on him first. And I'm going to put the diamond on him after. Now, if I stick him in here, he's got a durability of 1162. Bruce, I'm going to put the diamond on him first. And then I'm going to add the emerald. He's got a durability of 1162, so it doesn't actually work the way I thought. They've changed it. This is an updated version of the mod. And before, it used to actually add 50% of what you have. Now, it obviously only adds 50% of the base durability. So actually, it really doesn't matter whether you put your diamond on first or your emerald on first. All it's going to change is the order in when you mouse over it. So it actually doesn't change anything. So I'm sorry about that. I thought it did still change something. So these modifiers, you see, I've gone up from 275, I think it was, to 1,162 blocks. That's a lot. It's gone up a lot. But it's only got a speed of 8. Well, that's a bit slow. Well, luckily, redstone can speed it up. Now, I've only got 1 modifier remaining. But if I add redstone to it here, it's going to give me haste. Now, you see, I can add up to 50 redstone each block is 9. It's 50 actual redstone. It's not 50 redstone blocks. So if you keep adding it until you can see here, I've got 45 out of 50. Now, it won't add another block because another block is 9 more. But if I split the block up into these 9, it will actually add another 5 if I want to. So just go like this, like that. So now, I've used up all my modifiers. I can't add any more modifiers. I can't add lapis to it because I've got no modifiers left on it. It's completely modified. But, like I say, if you use paper, you can add loads of modifiers. You can have your luck, and you can have the auto repair on it. You can add all sorts of things with paper because it's writable. But you see, now, out of some simple materials, out of some iron, some stone, so literally 1 cobblestone block, 2 iron ore, 5 aluminium ore, which is really common, 2 obsidian, which can be a bit expensive, but if you've got an equivalent exchange mod paired with your Feed the Beast, then that can be quite cheap as well. Some redstone, a diamond, and an emerald. Now, granted, the emerald can be hard to come by unless you find villagers, or emeralds can be quite rare. Diamonds can be quite rare as well, but this pickaxe will not ever break. When it breaks, you can repair it just by adding some extra alumite to it.